All right, y'all, man. Sorry for the wait on this video. You feel me? I just had to let it cook, literally. Now, let me shout bro out. He commented this 11 days ago. One Gelatin, man. Appreciate you for sending this video in. If y'all want me to make any PowerPoints or anything like that, just put it in the comment section. I still got another one to do for y'all. But this one right here, it's not that it was really a hard concept. I ain't gonna lie. Something was just putting it on the back burner. I'm gonna keep it a whole 100. But I let go and I flow. And then now here we are today. So Gelatin, shout out to you. Also, shout out to you if you listening to this video right now, because I know a lot of people is just around for the nonsense. A lot of people is just around to see my reaction to drama. A lot of people is not really invested into what I really have to say. A lot of people is not really invested into really retaining information, and a lot of people is not really invested or even interested in something like staying positive. So if you listening to this video right now, shout out to you. You a real one. And it's deeper than just being on this YouTube video. It's deeper than just being a subscriber. You actually want to do something with your life. So shout out to you. Without further ado, let's get into it. So what the comment says was, how you stay positive. For a nigga like me, it's the hardest thing I can do. I learned a lot of negativity from different parts of my family and different environments. I've been trying to change, but damn, this shit hard. So this video is not going to be a direct response to that comment. This video is going to be like in a general sense. Now, if something don't resonate with you, it don't resonate with you. But whatever does, man. So let's just get right into it. So before we get into, how to actually stay positive, I wanted to define frequency for y'all. So frequency refers to the overall energetic state or vibration of a person's consciousness, which reflects their mood, mindset, and a level of spiritual awareness. A higher spiritual frequency is typically associated with positive emotions and mental states such as joy, love, gratitude, peace, and compassion, while a lower frequency corresponds to negative states like fear, anger, guilt, or resentment. In this sense, spiritual frequency serves as a metaphor for how aligned a person is with their inner peace, emotional balance, and sense of purpose. It reflects not only what someone feels internally, but also how they interact with others and perceive the world around them. So what we understand is that basically when you in a negative state, you at a low frequency. When you at a high state, when you at a positive state, you are at a high frequency. You see what I'm saying? So we're going to define negativity. So negativity is a low frequency state of mind and emotion characterized by thoughts, attitudes, or behaviors rooted in fear, anger, judgment, resentment, or hopelessness, or the things we just spoke about. It's almost like poison to the mind. That's what negativity is. It's poison to the mind. I don't know if y'all really was paying attention, but I dropped a video the other day and I was speaking on black magic. Negativity in any forms is black magic. Positivity in any forms is white magic on the opposite side of the spectrum. So negativity reflects a disconnection from inner peace and spiritual awareness, often clouding a person's ability to experience joy, gratitude, or compassion. Negativity not only affects a person's mood and mindset, but can lower their overall spiritual frequency, influencing how they perceive the world and how others respond to their energy, man. So he mentioned environments in the comment, but environments play a major role in shaping our mood and energy. Being in cluttered, chaotic, or tense spaces, whether at home, work, or in social settings, can increase stress and emotional discomfort, leading to leading to a persistent negative mindset. Environments that lack peace, order, or natural beauty often make it harder to feel calm or uplifted. And another thing about your environments that I didn't put on this tab right here is that your environment can also constrict you. It can almost put you in the box. Y'all know the fish can only grow as big as the tank is, or whatever the fucking saying is. You see what I'm saying? You can get put in a box based on your environment. So whenever you are around your negative family members or whatever the case may be, you go outside, it's just straight niggas who don't want to do nothing. And we going to get into it. I believe it's the next slide. People, you can be stuck within that frequency. especially when it's people who don't allow you to flourish. If it's people who, you get around them, you pitching your ideas, they like, man, your ass crazy, man, your ass stupid, man, you this, you that, just bringing you down to their level. That's a sign. That's a sign, and you can't ignore it. So with that, let's get into the people. People can either raise or lower our spiritual frequency. Being around negative, critical, or emotionally draining individuals often leads us to absorb their energy, influencing our thoughts and emotions. And that's really what be happening to a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all be around these ain't shit niggas, these ain't shit women, these ain't shit cousins, these ain't shit parents. The list goes on and on and on. Whether through in person interactions or digital spaces, surrounding ourselves with, excuse me, with low vibe people can pull us into patterns of pessimism, self doubt, or emotional fatigue. Watch who you call your homie. Watch who you call your homie. You got to, bruh. Because if you don't, you'll end up thinking just like them. It's almost, y'all know, it's a hive mind mentality when it comes to this world. It's a hive mind mentality. So if you hanging around a group of people and y'all all on y'all shit, y'all is gonna flourish together. If you hanging around a group of people who not doing nothing, y'all not gonna be doing nothing together. It's gonna be somebody pulling you back to that frequency every single time you step out of it until you make that full decision to just cut it off. Another thing is supplements. I know a lot of y'all smoke. I know a lot of y'all drink. Supplements through often used. Oh, excuse me, because this is a different definition. I didn't include alcohol and drugs on here. Whenever alcohol and drugs, listen, I understand, man. Y'all niggas want to turn up. Y'all niggas want to have fun. You can socially drink. You can socially smoke. You can socially eat an edible. It don't matter what it is. But what you have to understand is that the misuse is the misuse. The overindulgence is the overindulgence. Overconsumption is overconsumption. If you doing it, and even through these pills that the doctors give y'all know the doctor the biggest drug dealer. These niggas will give you a pill for everything, regardless of the side effects. It don't even matter. They got a pill for the side effects. It just got some more side effects attached to it. So supplements, though, often used for wellness or social acceptance, a good time, they can contribute to negativity when misused. Overconsumption of stimulants like caffeine can lead to irritability and anxiety, while hormonal or neurological imbalances from improper supplementation may affect emotional regulation. So maybe if you taking Tylenols every day, you're gonna be fucked up in the head, man. You might just feel worse. You drinking every day, you just gonna feel worse. You smoking every day, you just gonna feel worse. That's what happens in life when you're not balanced. Your balance is key. Relying on quick fixes rather than addressing root emotional issues may also create a cycle of dependency and internal imbalance. So another thing, man, is diet, physical and mental diet. What I just say? Physical and mental diet, though. This can also keep you from being happy. And I know we addressing all of the negativity. We gonna get to it. So your physical diet has a direct impact on emotional health. Diets high in processed foods, sugar, or inflammatory ingredients can cause fatigue, mood swings, and mental fog, Deficiencies in essential nutrients like B vitamins, magnesium, I heard that magnesium go crazy, or omega-3 can affect the brain's ability to manage emotions, often leading to low energy, sadness, or irritability. Mental diet, where the content we consume like media, news, and social media shapes our mindset. Constant exposure to fear-driven news, negative entertainment, or toxic online culture can lead to feelings of anxiety, hopelessness, or comparison. Comparison is terrible. You is not going to move if you comparing yourself to somebody. Let me tell you this again. When you comparing yourself to somebody, you is not going to move. A poor mental diet dulls clarity and can prevent us from accessing positive, high-frequency thoughts and emotions. It will be blocked off because we going to get into it, man, because your subconscious mind is not allowing it in. The subconscious mind is the part of your mind that operates beneath conscious awareness. It stores your beliefs, habits, memories, emotional patterns, and automatic responses, man. So while your conscious mind makes decisions, see what I'm saying? Like, is you about to go to this party or is you going to stay home? Is you going to drink water or is you going to drink juice? So you making all of these conscious decisions in your immediate reality, but the subconscious controls how you feel, react, and perceive reality. Basically what you think without you even realizing it. How is you gonna realize where your thoughts is coming from? Your emotions. That's just something that we can't even comprehend. So it is shaped by repeated experiences, emotions, and messages received from the world around you. And it plays a major role in determining your mood, mindset, and spiritual frequency. So here's a way to think about it. Think of your subconscious mind as a whole nother person. And this other person, depending on what you do, is how they react and interact with you. So if you decide you're going to read every day, eat healthy, exercise, your subconscious mind gets higher and higher and higher. You get in better and better and better thoughts, better and better feelings, the whole nine. However, if you're doing the opposite will happen. Y'all understand that this world is polarizing. It's polarizing. It's always an opposite, and we gonna get into that. So your subconscious mind is like fertile soil. Whatever you plant in it repeatedly through your surroundings, relationships, food, media, habits, it'll grow. Negative inputs, even when subtle or seemingly harmless, can poison that soil over time. When this happens, your mood shifts downward, your mindset retracts, and your spiritual frequency drops. Protecting your subconscious through conscious choices is key to emotional health, spiritual alignment, and higher vibration. So now that we understand it, we really gonna get down to the root of the problem and why you have to do your shadow work, bruh. Self, man. Self is what lies in the center of all of this. Self, you. You are what lies in the center of all of this. So self is often the most powerful source of negativity. Unhealed trauma, self criticism, limiting beliefs, and neglected self care contribute to low emotional states. When we carry unresolved emotional wounds or resist personal growth, we remain stuck in low frequency cycles. True transformation begins when we take ownership of our inner world and choose to nurture peace, awareness, and self-compassion. So them conscious decisions that we was just talking about in that last slide, in order to feed your subconscious mind, that needs to be put as a priority in order for you to really grow and release yourself from the chains. So this is the last slide that I have on here, right? But I still haven't told y'all how to reverse these effects. What y'all have to do is understand, like I said a couple of seconds ago, maybe a couple of minutes ago, is that everything in this world is polarizing. Everything has its opposite. So since we know that everything has its opposite, what would do what would do the opposite of all of these things that I just showed y'all about? So when I showed y'all the environments, what would be the opposite? The opposite of these negative, toxic environments would be a positive environment. You will have to get around people who is doing their thing, people who is allowing you to grow, people who allow you to be creative, people who allow you to be yourself, even if it might be hard. Once you really align with that on your inside, then it will happen every single time. But you have to take the initial steps. You have to take the initiative for every single one of these, or it won't happen. Anything in life, if you don't take the initiative, it won't happen. And the initiative all starts with a mental decision. Next, the opposite side of the pole. Like I said, people, environments, that's damn near the same thing. Y'all know the deal. You got to get around some new people. You got to get around a new environment. So let's go deeper in environments for a little second. Because if you living in a motherfucking pigsty, bro, you got to clean your room up. If you don't make your bed every day, start making your bed or something. I ain't a daily bed maker, I ain't gonna lie, but I know when I was making my bed every day, I felt good as hell. I still feel good, but boy, that shit was a little different. Just start doing things, man. Start doing things. If you realize that in your environment, it's a lot of supplements being used, you need to exit yourself from that. Either exit yourself or try to raise the frequency of the people around you. If in your environment, or if the diet that you intaking by yourself is terrible, you have to change that. If the physical diet, if the food you eating is straight bullshit, if you still eating McDonald's in 2025, I can't be around you. If you still eating McDonald's in 2025, I cannot be around you. Another thing, man, your mental diet. You have to change what you listening to, what you watching. Listen to something that's beneficial. When you want some entertainment, listen to something that'll help you. It's a lot of conscious creators that is very entertaining. Stuff like this is what feeds your mental diet. You can take it to the next level. So hey man, that's really all I got for this video. Once you do the polarizing, or once you actually do the shadow work and do the opposite of what's been keeping you in that negative frequency, you will begin to get happy. You will begin to experience that high vibration that you was yearning for. So everybody, man, who watching this video, thank you for showing love. Like I tell y'all all the time, these videos actually take some effort out of me. You feel me? Them other videos, when it's just like drama and all that, you know, like low level shit, bro, them bitches be like layups. I don't need to do all that all the time. You feel me? Even though I do, because like I said, it's a layup. I'm a stat pad. Ain't nothing wrong with stat padding. But shit like this like pulling up from 3 and just hitting that bitch all net, man. Hey though, it's 11:51. I'm about to get ready to get in the tuck. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. If you got a video for me, put it in the comment section. I know it's another video on meditation that one of y'all asked me to do. We gonna get into it, man. We gonna get into it. I'm gonna see y'all soon. Pull up to the Twitch, bro. Link in the description, man. I ain't playing.